it was really beautiful bag. Honestly, if I had 26k, I would drop it on it. Hi, welcome to my channel or welcome back. Thank you for joining me for this video. Today I'm going to share with you a couple of items which I bought for my birthday on the day of my birthday. So it's like, these are two small birthday gifts for myself, and I went to Louis Vuitton to celebrate my birthday in Vienna. Basically, I went to Vienna to celebrate my birthday. I had a very lovely sales assistant which I met in the summer 2021. I bought with her my toiletry pouches 26 and 19. She was so lovely lady, and I always thought that I want to go back to Vienna to do shopping with her. But Vienna is like not the most on my way. Italy is much more on my way basically, and also Italy is my boyfriend's land, so it's kind of feels like, you know, I should be going there. At that time I was like, I want to revisit Vienna. I have been to Italy so many times this year, so I need to go to Vienna. So we made it to Vienna, and then I contacted this lady. She said that she's not in the sales anymore, that she's actually in the stockroom, and it's very busy today. It was Saturday, and my birthday was on Saturday, so she said it's very busy today, but if you want to come in, please just let me know. I will give you champagne, and, you know, just come in. I'm not sure if there will be anybody available to like shop with to serve you, but you're welcome to come. And on this like place, I want to tell you that if you want to have amazing Louis Vuitton experience, go to Vienna. Book the flight, go to Vienna. This boutique is literally the best. These people are amazing. They treat you so nice, and they are so keen to show you things. They are really respectful and nice and polite. If you want to have really luxury experience in Louis Vuitton, please go to Vienna. We went there, I think, on Monday also, like just to have a look and just to see if something new has arrived. A lady who was serving me champagne on Saturday, she recognized me and she asked me if I want champagne again. Wow, like what's going on? And they were so nice. We were looking, and there was one gentleman. He was just, I don't know how it happened. I asked about something about some trunks or what. I was looking at trunks. He just took 5-10 minutes to explain us the history of Louis Vuitton and the trunks. And he was reaching for a trunk which was like on top shelf somewhere there, and he was trying to open it and show us that this is a trunk for jewelry. It's a jewelry storage. Nobody can break in. Like the lock is unpickable. And so much, like I was really impressed how much, you know, passion they have for the brand and for doing what they are doing. And at some point when I walked in, I was looking at a croc bag which was behind like a plexiglass. It was like, you know, exposed, but you know, you couldn't touch it. It was just there. I was taking pictures of it, and later towards the end, my boyfriend was staring at it. We were talking to a younger gentleman, but there was an older gentleman, and he was offering me to try the bag. But I was like, but it's like nearly clothing. It doesn't matter. We would love to see you. This is really gorgeous, amazing, special piece. And they were talking about this bag with such a passion. And, you know, 15 minutes before they were clothing, they were not thinking about clothing and, you know, putting everything together and going home. They were genuinely passionate about showing me a croc bag for 26,000 euro. I said, like, you know, that I'm not going to buy this bag today. I said it in a kind of, you know, in between, like I really appreciate that you're taking the time, because you know that I'm not going to buy this bag today. And it's like, so what? You don't have 26,000 now, today evening, but maybe tomorrow evening you have, or another day. Wow, that was really luxurious experience. That was luxury shopping. And they took the bag out of the plexiglass, and they were using gloves. They put the strap, and they, you know, let me to try it crossbody, but they said don't touch the bag, because we want the person that buys the bag to have the first fingerprint on it. It was like, I was, wow, that's so thoughtful, and that's so lovely of them. They were telling us happily, and I'm just emphasizing and repeating with such a passion how unique is that bag. And they said it's just only one in the world, and they're not going to make another like this. That I asked if I would have this 26k, and I asked for it, will they make it? And said not in petite malle, because that was a petite malle. Said no, not in petite malle, maybe in some other style, similar style, but this bag is going to be only one. I just cannot say enough how lovely they are. And when I told them that I had different experience in different boutiques, they said that they all love the brand, and they are all passionate about what they are doing there, and about the products. And this is art, and treated that, you know, croc bag as art, and it was art, like I was saying the same. It was lovely. It was, if you want luxury Louis Vuitton experience, go to Vienna. So that's what I wanted to say and preach about them. So many people talk about bad Louis Vuitton experience, and I had some of those too. So I think it's the very right thing to also say where is the best place. It's Vienna. They are amazing. They are amazing. So now I guess it's time to finally get to the boxes. These are two identical boxes. They have just a little difference of this tag being red and blue. So I have no idea which one is which one and what is inside. So shall we just randomly start with the red one? Let's start with the red one. So these are actually two little things which I picked up on my birthday, because I had my birthday bag already secured. So I just wanted to buy something, you know, something nice, like a, you know, memory from the day, but I didn't want to spend hell a lot of money. So I actually got one thing which I had on my wish list, and I never thought I would actually get it, or I thought that it will be very difficult to get it, because I think it's a hard to get item. I mean, it is hard to get item. And the other thing, it was just a random thing which I picked up. So let's open and see what which one is this. I think I have some idea. So yeah, that was what I was thinking. This is the item which I thought it will be very difficult to get. I asked about it already a few times and many different places, and it was never available. And eventually I was told that you have to pre-order it, and then it will arrive after 3 weeks. So I didn't think it will be available just in the store. But again, Vienna is never disappointing. I know I shouldn't maybe advertise this boutique too much, because of course they not always have everything and all the stock. But Vienna was the place where I got my first toilet to 26, which, like, it's impossible to get it all over a year ago, when it was like, you know, everybody was talking it was discontinued, but I managed to get the toilet 26 there, and I also got 15, and they even had 19, but at the time I didn't get it. Anyway, I got myself a Kirigami set, and I was really shocked that they had it in stock when I asked without any, like, you know, idea, maybe have no. Oh yeah, so it was like a shock, because I did not expect. I asked for like this agenda in Damir Azur, a small one. I asked for a belt. Well, I think the belt is from the old collection, which I don't think is available anywhere, but of course that wasn't available. I asked for a card holder from like a men's department, of course not available. And then I asked for this, and then to my huge surprise, they said, yes, we have that. So that piece, I wanted actually this for a few months now. And one of the reasons I wanted the Kirigami set is honestly because I think it's an item which is still in a very, very good price. Surprisingly, it didn't increase to like €1,000. It's still 500. It was 550 and it increased to 565 recently. So the recent price increase in Louis Vuitton didn't hit that hard, and I was actually surprised that this didn't go to over 700. Really, I don't know, but let's keep this as a secret. And we still have some items in Louis Vuitton which are not that crazy expensive, with the disclaimer which I don't feel like I should make, but we are talking about luxury, so the prices are different, and the perception and perspective on prices is completely different than we are talking about, you know, normal stuff. So probably you know how they look, because obviously everybody knows, but just to do the duty and show everything. So it comes as 3 pouches, as this, you know, in Russian I think it's called matryoshka, when there is 3 or more dolls inside, so it reminds me that. And the first one, which is the biggest one, it has a pink interior, and people use it as a clutch or they convert it into a bag. To be honest, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I think that most likely it will be serving as my iPad case, mini iPad. I have mini iPad, so mostly I was thinking about this, a very fancy bougie iPad case. So this one probably will be serving for that purpose. And of course I just, you know, as like, I'm sort of collector, I would say. I don't buy stuff just to buy it and never use it, but I buy stuff which I want to have in my collection, and then I think that I will find use later, especially with this, you know, in these weird times when things are getting so expensive and, you know, the prices are going over the roof. I try to secure as much luxury items as possible before the prices are completely extortionate. That's a kind of my policy with buying luxury. That's why I also buy so much in such a quick time. The next pouch it has a red interior, very beautiful red interior. I love it. I love actually the when they put monogram or in general canvas with some bright colors. I think they should make more of it. By the way, if you are new here, welcome. My name is Natalia and I am self-admitted shameless shopaholic, and I post on YouTube videos on how I spend my money or how I waste my money. So if you enjoy shopping or if you enjoy watching somebody who is a shopaholic, please consider joining my Anonymous Shopaholic Club down below, so we stay in this addiction together. So that's the pouch number 2, and I actually like tried to put my wires here, like for iPhone charger, and I thought that could be nice for traveling, like put some cables that are usually like running around the bag, or they are disordered. I think that could be a very nice for that. And the last one, the tiny baby one, which has this beautiful burgundy wine color inside, and has also the material card. And this one, I know people use it for cards and for coins and for some of those little bits. We will see. Maybe I use it for some cards. I really have no idea. I will figure that out on the way as it goes, because I think with many of those items it's very personal, and if you buy this kind of pouches, it just later comes with time which item you prefer for using cards, which item you prefer for using as your tiny makeup catch-all. So I just think that this will come with the time. We will see, but I am super happy that I could get this trio of Kirigami pouches, because like first of all, like it's really a good deal from Louis Vuitton. Like I still think it's something that just slipped under the radar, that they didn't increase the price for it more. So really glad, and I think it was really nice that I found them on my birthday, like without any expectation, without really hope for it. I found this on my birthday and I could get it as my little gift from myself to myself on my birthday. Here is a second box, and this is an item which was completely unexpected, which was something that I just saw and I liked it, but I am really glad I got this. So let's open, and here we have a scarf. So it comes wrapped with the paper and with a sticker, so they have apparently different packaging for the scarf. And here is the scarf that I got. I think the scarf is from the Christmas collection, the holiday collection, because it's very sparkly and very shiny. It has this beigey, it's not a cream, or maybe creamy a little bit, but it's a kind of cooled, I would say, a little bit cooled beige with that gold threads, or the gold monogram design on one side, and on the other side it's of course that kind of reversible, so it has more gold threads and less of that beige and light color. I hope I can show you that well. So this is kind of how those two sides are looking, and the composition is 65% silk, 28% wool, 5% of polyamide, and 2% of metallized fibers, and it's made in Italy. This is my first Louis Vuitton scarf, and I'm really happy, I'm really pleased I got this scarf, because, well, if you are here for longer, if you are not here first time, you know maybe that I'm a total scarf addict. Well, it actually also goes well with the place that I live, because I live in Iceland, so scarves are really necessary. And I have a bunch of them, and I have actually a few more that I bought recently that I have to show you. But most of my scarves, if not all, actually all except this one, are Gucci scarves, and I was always afraid to buy a Louis Vuitton scarf, the shiny one, because I wanted this kind of shiny shawl from Louis Vuitton, but I know they are very delicate, and I know they pull so super easily, and I was literally afraid to even like look at the direction of the scarf. I was like, yeah, that's so nice, but no. But this one, what was the biggest selling point of this scarf is that it doesn't seem to be that fragile. I'm not saying it's like it never pulls, but it's not as fragile. I used it already a few times. I went for outlet shopping in Vienna. Whole day I was using it at least 5 times already, and it didn't pull. And when I feel that material, it kind of feels like a strong, sturdy material. It doesn't feel like this kind of delicate thing. I think because it is very tightly knitted. The threads are very tightly with each other, and I think that's why it's not so easy to pull one with your like jewelry or nail or whatever piece of bag. This is so annoying, especially if this is a shawl, because if it's like a black scarf, like a kind of, you know, okay, you don't see it that much and it's fine. But if you have this kind of decorative piece, like this shawl that is supposed to, you know, look beautiful, you don't want this to be pulled everywhere because that's like, you know, visible and that's annoying. So I am super pleased that this one does not seem to be very delicate. Part of the things that I think goes into the fact that it doesn't pull very easily is this finishing, because it doesn't have those, you know, loose threads, but it is finished this way. It's ruled and then stitched under. So I think that's part of the thing that also doesn't pull from the end of those loose threads. I am super pleased, and I think that was a very successful birthday shopping. So these are the two little things which I bought on the day of my birthday for myself as little gifts. And also, of course, I got the Marseille bag. If you haven't seen that video, so I will link it here. Please have a look. It's one of the best Louis Vuitton bags, the best canvas bags. So definitely I recommend, and please check it out if you are, you know, on a hunt for a Louis Vuitton canvas bag. That's all for the video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying with me. I hope you enjoy. I will see you in my next video, and until next time, take care. Bye guys.